Hi guys, mainly going to speak about Instacart. I did 3 batches today and one batch paid $50 and it was worth it. After doing it, working Instacart, my friend Melissa said, don't start the clock. Wait till they give you your final notice to say start shopping, to give you a heads up. However, I took another ShopRite order today, and in my market, this was located in Massapequa, the ShopRites are huge. However, it was a $50 payout. It was really $48, and then it ended up being a little bit over $50 because I picked up something extra. In my opinion, now since I worked it a few times, when I go to a ShopRite like that and take an order, I won't take an order now for cheap at ShopRite. It's got to be worth my time. When I walk in, make sure I'm ready, start the clock. They gave me 2 hours. I was 10 minutes over the 2 hours. Or maybe it was a little over 2 hours. But nevertheless, it was 10 minutes over the time. I need to start the batch. Why? Because the store is so huge. It's just huge. That I need to know what aisle I'm in. And I need to know what shelf I'm looking at. That it's right at least 90% of the time. A couple of times it wasn't in the exact spot. But at least it was right there. You know, it was one above or one below. Whatever it was. Oh, I found it on an end cap. When I work big shops like that with Instacart, now I know, turn on that clock. And I got that fear over with that at least I'm a lot faster now, and I'm only going to get more faster the more I learn about products and everything else. So that I wanted to share. I forgot to mention that yesterday. It really matters. Where I went to a store, they didn't tell you what aisles. You're on your own. So I guess they had a plan for this Instacart with ShopRite a long time ago because it's mainly on point. But these stores are huge. You need the assistance. A few items, I had to tell it, yes, it's the right item. Like the deli item. Just as an example, I got 3/4 of a pound of honey maple turkey. It told me, wrong item. No, it's not. It did that 3 times to me in the past week and a half. Yes, it is. I just learned how to use the app much better. Now, I want to discuss a few things that I learned. And I'm going to show you a few things that I taught myself how to stay organized on the fly. Because this is your business. And independent contracting. Jobs, gigs. I wasn't aware of this. If I stayed in the Oceanside, Hempstead area, they were giving $5 bonuses until 7 p.m. Well, now I'm done for the day. I was in the Massapequa area, Seaford. I did 2 batches in Seaford, and I went to ShopRite, and the price was right. I learned at CVS, a barcode pops up automatically, and you must scan the barcode when you shop at a CVS, when you're shopping an Instacart order. That you have to do. A loyalty barcode will show in the app at checkout for all orders. Please make sure the cashier scans the barcode before completing checkout. Got it. This, why did I take this? I think this was a Stop and Shop. Oh yeah, a customer, when I went to cash out, checkout, you follow the prompts. This is the first time a card came up. A customer had a loyalty card, so they saved money. This, I took a screenshot of my miles yesterday with Dumpling because I want to keep it separate, and I'm going to show you in a moment. I showed my friend Melissa this. This too, I'm keeping a screenshot in a folder. I'll show you because the processing fee is $1.16. Well, that's a deductible. We're in miles here. Let me go back to here. Reviewed. Dumpling credit card processing fee. I entered that manually yesterday before my day was over because that's a deductible for you as a small business owner. So make sure you put it in your QuickBooks. Try to wrap up your day at the end of the day, so at tax time, you don't have to do it again. There's no questioning. I'm training myself to do this on the fly. Let's go to Miles. I took a screenshot of dumpling Miles yesterday. And then I kept Instacart and food delivery separate. I'm going to make a folder for that for good luck. Now let's go to my Gmail. This one I got to put glasses on. One moment. I want to show you. See, dumpling folder? Then I have a subfolder underneath dumpling, credit card processing fee. Then I have another one, dumpling Miles. Why am I doing that? Because those screenshots I took, here's the invoice. I need, if I ever need to print this out, I need a backup. So I save it in an email folder. See the 116? Let's go back here. Oh, I forgot how to do this. Move. I want to move it to dumpling credit card processing fees. I understand this is kept on file in QuickBooks, but this is a backup. I said, oh no, I didn't want that. This is a backup. Where's my Miles? That's what I want. And I want to move that. I want to move it to dumpling Miles. I'm saving it in a folder in my Gmail as a backup if I ever need to print that out. I understand at tax time when all the information I've entered throughout the year with the click of a button, all my business expenses like I'm showing you, and my income, I have it set as a rule. And sometimes you have to enter it manually. With a click of a button, it's going to send it to TurboTax. Then I'm going to print out my tax forms, even though they still keep it on file for a while if you need it. But do it while you're doing it, because you might need that. You might need it one day and you'll have a folder. You're creating a folder like your accountant creates a folder for you. It's the same concept. I'm just using QuickBooks and teaching myself, gaining more of a financial education. I'm becoming a bookkeeper. I'm becoming an accountant. I'm staying on top of the rules and regulations of running a business and what I can write off as income, what can I write off as deductibles. You get it. I wanted to show you that too. So I did 3 batches today with Instacart. I did 2 in Seaford. I did 1 CVS. My friend Melissa said, don't take the small ones. But I wanted to check out the store, the CVS in Seaford. They had everything I needed. It was a candy run for a teenager. It was 10 and change on the way home. I did 1 more. And I learned about another local store. Earlier today, I did a Stop and Shop in Seaford. And the payout, whatever it was, let me see if I have that open. I don't know if I showed you this. I earned $72.66, $13.18. Then the second one was my big one, $50.08, and I did a quickie, $9.40. There you go. That was my day today, and I'll tell you, I really liked it. It was so gratifying to deliver the goods to someone who was at her job, and she was in communication with me, and I thanked her for that. When I waited online, there was a couple of people in front of me. I prefer waiting for a cashier. I took 6 bags and I doubled them while I was waiting online, getting my ducks in order, my everything in order. So when I got online and the cashier is cashing out, I'm bagging up my stuff as fast as possible, properly. I kept all the meats with the meats. I put frozen stuff on top of the meats. I kept the cold food with the cold food. I fit a lot of product in a doubled bag. You know, instead of putting 4 or 5 items and using another one, and there's folded bags everywhere. My bags were straight up, they were filled, they were solid, and I have ice in my car. And I kept the food in the cooler. I have to get another cooler bag, like the big Grubhub bag, and keep ice on the bottom. Makes a world of difference. You're serving better quality food to your client. Because you see what I earned. I didn't drive all day. I learned about products. I was like, oh my God, I learned so much. I learned how to use the app better. But you're writing off your miles, which is minimal. I think I drove 14 or 15 miles today. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I drove 26.9 miles. And I went to Massapequa, and I drove it a little past Massapequa. In Lindenhurst, I dropped it off. So these are the things I went through today. I wanted to share that, and I'm going to upload a video later about the receipts. I'm going home now. I'm not delivering tonight. I'm not delivering any Uber Eats or Grubhub tonight. I'm really grateful my friend Melissa made me do it one more time. And I look forward to having more time to promote my dumpling business, because I really want to build that up. I want to do dumpling. I want to do Instacart. And soon I'm going to reapply for shipt. Yeah, why not? I think it's called shipt. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll see you soon. I hope you learned something valuable from this video, and I'll be around. Have a good one. Bye, guys.